Всем привет, дорогие подписчики! Мы с вами продолжаем играть в игру Hogwarts Legacy. Итак, это у нас выпуск 4. В прошлый раз мы остановились на том моменте, где мы с Себастьяном отправляемся в Тримету. И сейчас он у нас повторяется, видимо, а значит мы его пропустим. Да, мы это смотрели в прошлой части, мы это пропускаем. Здесь тоже пропускаем. Здесь мы тоже были.
And on that note,
Да,
I
нам
think we
нужно
should
с
head
тобой
back to the
поговорить.
castle.
Здесь мы и остановились. Пойдем поговорим. Себастьян, ты куда? А, 3 метил. О, господи.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Согласен. Давайте возвращаться. Нажимаем. Спасибо. Жмякаю. Гостиная Гриффиндора. Телепортируемся. Быстрая телепортация с помощью летучего пороха. А тем временем в нашей школе начались каникулы. Я поздравляю всех учеников с осенними каникулами. Отдохните хорошо, ведь скоро, совсем через недельку на учебу. Поэтому не забываем хорошо высыпаться, отдыхать, проводить время с друзьями. Ну а мы продолжаем играть. Видимо, наступил следующий день, а значит мы идем изучать новые заклинания и получать на наше прекрасное лицо новые приключения. Конечно, я бы сказал другое слово, но это нельзя. Просто пойдемте. Ты-ты-ты-ты-ты. Мы получили сову. Зайдите ко мне, я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который мы нашли в Гринготтсе. Хорошо, идем. Буква О. Читать почту. Да, наша волшебная палочка новая сохранилась и используется очень хорошо. Побежали, побежали, побежали. Чё? Депульс. Помним Депульс уже второй раз. Здравствуйте.
Ревелио.
Опа. Это важно было. Здесь то же самое? Так. А, ну, да. Построиться любит. Это мы еще не можем. Подсвечивать, да, нету, да. Профессор Фиг, я бегу.
Revelio.
Монеточки, монеточки. Ой, зеленая жижа. Халком не буду становиться. А к мальчикам тоже можно?
Lumos.
Нет, по-моему, другое заклинание будет использовать.
Revelio.
Магия не обнаружена. Мотыльки, бабочки. Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Это не я. А, еще что-то. Ну ладно. А, вот, кстати, еще один сундучок. А вот это дыми-маски. Их надо будет потом собирать для одного из учителей, сотрудников школы. А это что? Зачем я это книги сделал? Слепо осторожнее, ты где? Мужчина, вы где? Вас же нужно ждать. Ладно. Появился.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Хорошо.
Revelio.
Так, что за пергамент там? А, пойдем. Все, идем. Понял задание.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against
О,
Trill.
ба-ба-ба-ба-ба-ба. Так. Побочечка. Мы ее быстро пройдем?
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Ну, я попробую.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puffskein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
О. Я примерно понял. Первое. Где-то что-то летает, я не вижу.
Revelio. A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Revelio.
Профессор, подождите, я сейчас Артурчика выполню.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Так. Сейчас бы вспомнить. Карта. Не эта карта. Нам нужна другая карта. А вот задание. А как их посмотреть? Дайте напрячься и вспомнить. А вот снаряжение. В инвентаре. Смотреть. Так, ага. Вот сюда. А потом... Ладно, я попробую дальше. Значит, идем сюда.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Accio. Revelio.
Ладно, еще раз карту. Снаряжение. Инвентарь. Карта. Так. Я пробежал в эти двери. Найти карту. Картину. Какую-то картину. Ну да, все правильно. Сюда.
This stairwell looks promising.
Вот ты где.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's... Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Именно форма историка. Я не хочу быть историком.
Revelio. Lumos.
Это по-любому где-то рядом. Здрасте.
Revelio.
Класс музыки. Ну и закрывайся. Зашел в одно место, вышел в другое.
Revelio.
А я ушел в другое. Чек укреплен. О, да. Спасибо.
I always feel
Что-то я длинный путь выбрал. Артур Плампи. Тебе норм?
What have you learned?
Конечно, да.
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
It's good, black children.
Good luck. Ну что, давайте еще одну эту загадочку. Вспомним, как их разгадывать. 3 и 0. 5. Значит, это 0, 1, 2. Значит, нам нужно бросить вот этого. О, он сразу же нам выпал. Очень удобно. Дальше здесь что? 1 и 4. Это 5. Значит, нам нужно 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Безликое существо. Скорее всего, это Дементор. Похоже на них. Ура! Магия сработала. Открывайся. Спасибо.
Revelio.
Комната посвящена фестралам. Напишем дальше. Задания. Оружие. Ну пойдемте изучим Инсендио.
Revelio.
Зачем мы это собираем? Ну вот за тем самым. Вот сейчас мы получили еще один опыт, а значит стали еще сильнее и здоровее. Потом нам будет легче сражаться с еще более злыми и серьезными противниками.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Insendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Insendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Ну ладно, пойду на
Seems
бой.
crossed wands
Схожу.
isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
Так, спокойней. Бежим, бежим, бежим.
Revelio.
Что у нас по одежке, кстати, есть? Получше есть что-то? Так. Или опять вернуться. И внешний вид вот так надо менять. Вот красота. Идем дальше.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
Привет, Лука.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast
Конечно,
all
да.
your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Без проблем. Понял. Конечно, получилось.
That's it. Nicely done.
Вот никогда не торопитесь на будущее. А у меня перезаряжалось. Как я тебе это сделаю?
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Да. Давай теперь дуэль. Посражаемся.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Вполне.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Буду с Себастьяном.
Ready to get thrashed?
Че ты там мне
Apologies in
даешь?
advance.
Заранее преступление. Да, я помню.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Your best
one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Ну ладно, пока. Не протиснуться. Привет.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Insendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Полетели. Инсендио. У нас есть новое заклинание. Меню заклинаний заходим, меняем, переставляем на репары временно. И теперь идем колдовать Инсендио. А, поближе, да, понимаю. Перезарядка. Все правдоподобно, магия восстанавливается. А я уже это сделал, пока вы мне говорите и тут объясняете. Все? Довольны?
Getting it. Keep at it.
Все?
And do try not to intimidate yourself.
А, это просто застряло тут, видимо. Надеюсь, это пропадет.
Incendio. Levioso.
Ну понятно, вот с этим бегать сейчас очень удачно получится. Ох. Ладненько. Может, при какой-то загрузке это пропадет. Где там? Еще кто-то хочет побочку от меня.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Здорово,
You
Duncan.
wanted to speak with me?
I
Нет,
did.
не убирается.
Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've
Здорово.
heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Ну ладно.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Revelio. It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Так, можно было ошалеть. Ура, у нас есть инсендио, мы сейчас сделаем.
Incendio. Accio.
Это экономит время, причем немалое.
Revelio.
Комплект одежды, я хочу посмотреть, как он будет смотреться. Ну блин, мне же не видно сейчас, из-за этого стало. Ладно, давайте так побегу. Малиновая лада. Малиновый закат. Хотела на Канары. Везу тебя замкат. Холодный, как Россия.
Revelio.
Есть что по скрытой магии?
Accio. Revelio.
Какое есть?
Accio. Revelio.
Тихо и осторожней.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
А это потом мы будем изучать звезды. Это все попозже. Вот зачем. Да,
Инсендио.
Войти. Ура, мы вошли в секретную комнату.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Incendio. Lumos.
Но лучше с Люмусом походить. Потому что инсендио это ненадолго, а Люмус можно постоянно юзать. Так, что у нас здесь?
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Опа! Я могу вот так вот.
Lumos.
Я потерялся, откуда я пришел. буду я.
Incendio. Lumos.
Возвращаемся. Подождать надо, ведь не дает спокойно.
Lumos. Incendio. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Монеточки, монеточки. Горшочечки. Выходим из теплицы. Все, хватит нам тут находиться. А то еще умнее станем, чем есть. Потихонечку, потихонечку. Мне это пригодится, и это пригодится, и это пригодится. Здрасте, спасибо, спасибо. Сейчас качнемся, опа! Светлая шляпа траволга. Траволога, понятно. О, пропало это при загрузке. Слава тебе, Господи. Сейчас можно и перчаточки поносить. Ля, какая золотая. Ладно, это мы уберем из внешки. А так можно все остальное оставить. Ага, вот видите, у нас появилась вот эта ядовитая тентакула, и теперь ее можно юзать на врагов.
Revelio.
Так. Здравствуйте. Хогвартс, Хогвартс, наш любимый Хогвартс.
Do you ever wish to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty?
Вечерело.
Have you found anything to
Да, конечно,
prove my
удалось.
bravery
Почему ты
yet?
еще не в дома? Не в гостиной
Hello,
Гриффиндора.
Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacular. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
Good
Thank
luck.
you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Пойду я основное задание выполнять.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio.
Подождем.
Ah, there you are.
Здравствуйте, профессор.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ну ладно, пойду с Себастьян. Раз уж такое задание выпало.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Давайте это выполним и закончим на сегодня. Не люблю я эти стелсы. Ну что поделать, надо.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Давай изучим. А, ты ждешь пробела. Да, я помню.
Quietly now.
Все, пойдем. Ну, пойдем так. До свидания. Потихонечку, потихонечку.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Да иду, я иду.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Окей, бро.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Здравствуйте.
Goodness gracious, what a
Читать
mess!
нам некогда. Опа. Полицейский разворот.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Блокировать, как нифига делать. Стильная школьная форма на целый день.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Да, я помню. А,
Ghost,
да, что
don't let her
вроде-
see you.
Ну, иди. Тетя Мотя. Ё. Иди, отвлекайся.
Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse
Revelio.
Lane to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Теперь мы
Which
можем
is what,
подобные сундуки
precisely?
открыть.
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Ага, вот еще одна где маска.
Silent as a grave.
Я знаю, что надо быть тихо.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Leviosa! Incendio! Here.
Ну да, ну да. Нам поможет здесь репаро.
Reparo.
А я что-то пытался. Дошло.
Revelio.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
Магия.
There must be more to this room.
Следы магии.
That's it.
Давайте Люмуса.
Lumos.
Подкачаемся.
Where might this lead?
Читальня. Идем в читальню. Так, что вы мне предлагаете? Бежим дальше, да? Ладно. Бежим.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Здравствуйте.
Leviosa! Accio! Tego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Древняя магия пошла. И на тебя. Да, это я знаю. Спасибо, это я тоже знаю. И для других понятно, что древняя магия накапливается.
Tego! Stupefy! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Revelio!
Lumos.
Так. Опа. Лайфхак.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Ящики заполнены. Надо освобождать эти постепенно штукенции, чтобы было место. Ну, или продавать их, или это. Эти не могу собрать сейчас. Вот, тут будет битва подольше. Алло. Мужчины. Ага. Ну, касатики, выходите. Бум.
Инсендио, Левиоса.
Не получилось. До свидания. Переиграл и уничтожил.
It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Такие дела. Вот эти 4 человека тоже обладали древней магией, но пользовались ей в мирных целях. А вот эта девушка будет ее применять не так, как бы хотелось. Ну, в смысле, та пятая, которую показали из воспоминания. Вот. Сейчас мы прогрузимся и закончим на этом. Вот.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Себастьян настоящий друг. Давайте покинем эту библиотеку, чтобы нам было всем спокойнее. Всем огромное спасибо за то, что посмотрели этот новый выпуск. Узнали очень много нового интересного, изучили 2 новых заклинания, которые, несомненно, нам пригодятся. Подписывайтесь на наш канал, ставьте лайки. Всем огромное спасибо, и да пребудет с вами сила магии, сила Звездных войн. До встречи, всем пока-пока.